Listen carefully because what I'm about to share tonight could shake Manchester United to its very foundations. Don't even think about skipping. Don't fast forward. Stay locked in until the very end because the truth unfolding here is more dramatic than anything we've seen in years. I promise you, this is one of those transfer stories that will have you talking long after the final whistle. Welcome back to the Transfer Update Show. And trust me, you could not have tuned in at a better time. The tension around Old Trafford right now is almost electric. Walk the streets of Manchester and you'll feel it. Supporters whispering in pubs, group chats exploding with theories, social media buzzing like wildfire. Fans are posting photos of players at airports, blurry videos outside Carrington, even wild sightings of men in suits stepping out of blacked-out cars near the stadium. Something massive is happening, and tonight we're going to dive straight into it. But here's the twist. I won't reveal everything straight away. To truly understand what's unfolding, you need to hear the full story. So stay with me until the very end. Only then will the complete picture make sense. Because what's at stake isn't just another signing. No, this is about the identity of Manchester United. It's about a statement to the rest of the Premier League, to Europe, and to every rival that dared to doubt this club. And yes, there's one shock twist in this saga that nobody saw coming. Now let's rewind. For weeks, negotiations have been dragging, the kind of back and forth you only get with Blockbuster transfers. Phone calls at midnight, boardroom meetings stretching for hours, and managers making personal pleas behind closed doors. Brighton held firm, refusing to budge an inch on their valuation. United were determined but cautious, knowing the deal would define their summer. Every hour felt like a chess match, each side waiting for the other to crack. And then, finally, the breakthrough. Manchester United pushed all chips onto the table and struck a deal worth an eye-watering £89 million. The man at the center of it all? A 21-year-old powerhouse midfielder who has already carved a reputation as one of the Premier League's most exciting young stars. His blend of raw pace, physical dominance, and creative vision has left scouts across Europe scrambling. And tonight, he has officially touched down in Manchester, undergoing medicals that will pave the way for his unveiling. This isn't just a signing for the future. This is a signing for right now. The plan is crystal clear. He will slot straight into the starting 11. New manager Ruben Amorim, determined to stamp his philosophy on the squad, personally requested him. He sees this young talent as the cornerstone of his system, the kind of player who can dominate midfield battles and unleash attacking potential we haven't seen at Old Trafford in years. Imagine him linking up with Bruno Fernandes, threading passes through the lines, Casemiro breaking up play and feeding him quick, and the energy he brings pressing from the front. United believe he is the missing piece, the spark that can transform games that last season slipped away. Around Old Trafford, you can almost feel the anticipation. Supporters have been craving a marquee midfield arrival, and now they finally have one. Social media is already in overdrive. Clips of his Brighton highlights are circulating non-stop, compilations of goals, tackles, and brilliant passes filling timelines. Fans are debating lineups, arguing tactics, and imagining how this £89 million signing will slot into Amorim's bold new system. But let me tell you this, the story doesn't end here. Because while the spotlight is on this record-breaking deal, behind the scenes Manchester United are quietly moving on something else. Something even more mysterious. Reports from Italy are beginning to surface about a 20-year-old wonderkid. A player so under the radar that most fans hadn't even heard his name until whispers started leaking. A product of a Serie A club's academy, this Italian talent has been compared to some of the greats. United scouts have been spotted in the stands at his games, and word is Amorim himself sees him as a potential generational player. Here's where it gets wild. Fans in Manchester are already treating him like a myth. Videos have appeared online of people claiming to see him walking through the city center. A grainy clip outside a restaurant, a photo of someone who might be him in a hoodie near the Trafford Center. It feels like celebrity stalking, the type of frenzy you usually only see with pop stars, not 20-year-old footballers. United aren't confirming anything yet. No names, no official bids. But insiders say talks are happening behind closed doors, and the excitement building around this unrevealed Italian wonderkid is unlike anything we've seen in years. Just imagine, £89 million already spent on one midfield star, and yet another jewel in the works. That's the level of ambition Manchester United are operating on this summer. So let's take a step back. Tonight, we are witnessing more than a transfer. We're witnessing a statement. United aren't just filling gaps. They are rebuilding the spine of this team with young, hungry, elite-level talent. They are sending a message to City, to Liverpool, to Arsenal, and to the whole of Europe. Manchester United are back in the market, and they mean business. Make no mistake. This is the kind of summer that changes everything. This is the kind of signing that could define a generation. And the best part? This is only the beginning. More moves are already being lined up. The story is far from over. So if you're buzzing about this deal, if you're desperate to know the truth about the mystery Italian star, and if you believe United are finally ready to compete at the very highest level again, then let me know in the comments. Who do you think this 20-year-old could be? Have you seen the fan videos floating around? And do you believe this midfield signing is enough to bring silverware back to Old Trafford? Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and buckle up. Because this transfer window, it's only just getting started.